Well, could this be the day I've been waiting for? Postman's bin. We finally have a letter from the NHS. Following the channel, then you'll know is that I was diabetic in November 2017. I created a video about it. It's well worth looking at. And then in April 2018 I actually was given the all clear. It's the diabetes, or the HbA1c reading went back to 41, which was normal. Even in the impaired range it went from diabetic to normal. So if you watch the second video, you'll know is that I did actually do private recordings, and during that private recording I actually said, can you send me a letter which tells me that I'm now back into the normal zone. She agreed that this would be done, the nurse did, and that's what I thought that letter was for. Reality, it's not. What we've been actually receiving for the last 18 months is now it's November 2019, is letter after letter after letter. And all of them generally say, can you come for a foot check? Are you diabetic? Can you come for a high test check due to your diabetes? You know, it's good. It's good that they are sending these letters out. These letters are intended for people with diabetes. And if you remember on the second video, they asked me did I want taken off the computer, which they tried, then discovered that you can't actually be taken off the computer. So even though they tried to take you off the computer as diabetic, the computer wouldn't let you, hence these letters. But not one letter saying I managed to reverse the diabetes between 15 and 18 weeks. So it's just really frustrating. So being on the diabetic register, I should have had a recall appointment, which was for a blood test 12 months after, in effect, the all clear blood test. So there has been an icon up for many, feels like forever, which says diabetes 12 month on, was it successful, am I still cured, or at least have I still escaped diabetes, as it just creeped back in. And that video hasn't been made yet, and the reason why is because the recall letter for the blood test never came up. And what I've had to do is go in April and say that this blood test should be done, nothing. Gone in May, nothing. June, nothing. And eventually what I've done is actually gone in and ordered my own blood tests. I just said I want a cholesterol test, which is a lipid test, I want the diabetes test, HbA1c, you know, blood count, stuff like that. And that was the only way I could get the HbA1c test again 12 months on from the all clear. And it's actually now, we're just going for the test, we're having the blood done, and it's now October 2019, which means it's nearly, so it's November 2017 when I was actually diagnosed with diabetes type 2 originally, and therefore it's been nearly 2 years between tests. And personally I just don't think that's good enough, but that's my own personal view. I'm not quite sure why they're delaying on this test. Maybe it's because they've got wind, is that the book can actually at least provide an escape for people suffering from diabetes. And like I say, on the second video it was kind of, well, we'll doubt it, you know, even did you have diabetes in the first place, but we're not saying that this would be an escape, which for me was quite surprising. And sometimes it feels like you're kind of battling the NHS, as I've said before, rather than working with them. But, you know, that's just, I guess that's just the way it is. So really, looking back at the diabetes videos which I've done up to now, so the first one, like I said, was the diagnosis in November 2017, the second one was the escape from diabetes in April 2018. But I did quote people like Elizabeth Murray, and we also had the Fast Fix clinic for diabetes type 2. One of my comments was, you know, if people have reversed this condition, what's it like in 12-month time? Is it still reversed? And that was my concept of this video, is in 12 months after getting the all clear, are you now diabetic again? And it has been so hard to get this test done, and it's been incredibly hard. So I must apologise to people like Isabel Murray. I must apologise to people on fast fix diabetes test clinic thing. Still can't say it, I couldn't say it before. But you know where I'm going. If it's so difficult just to get a retest, now I know doing this retest and demanding the retest, it's really, really hard. The thought of being impaired is bad enough. The thought of being diabetic again, it's an absolute nightmare. So I can understand those people that's been cleared in the past who have said, well, where's your 12-month test? I can now understand why you don't do it. Number one, you're not being recalled back for it. Number two, it's kind of, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's still reversed. This test could tell me otherwise. Why would I want to pressure it? Why would I want to chase it? Sorry about that, fireworks. Not November yet, but they're going off. But why would I want to chase it? You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's reversed. I'm in the all clear. The NHS isn't bothering. They're not recalling. So, you know, no, it's. I do apologise to those people after going through it. I thought going through videos 1 and 2, being diabetic and then finding the escape was bad enough. But when you have to physically chase for a retest, that's really, really, really bad. Anyway, so back to my own personal circumstances. The test is due to come up. If you've been following the channel, you know I've been doing a naughty customer experience selection of videos. We're still going out eating KFC and chippies and, I don't know, Subways. Still eating chips, still eating naughty food, eating at night and trying to break the plan. During that period of time I did lose weight, which is good, but thinking about it, I've also done UCLP, the Ultimate Lowering Cholesterol Plan. There's videos up for that as well. So that as a combination of going for a diabetes test, which I kind of, you know, it's close to my heart, but I didn't really put two and two together here and say you could cock it up. So I'm actually quite nervous about going for the test, which is now October. I think I could have done things a little bit better, but I do keep messing about with this book. I do try and make it better. I do try and prove points with that, and perhaps it's time to stop doing things like that and take it extremely seriously. But it's just the nature of where I'm up to. Week or so we will get finally the diabetes 12-month on, which is going to be the diabetes 18-month on update due to all this messing around with the NHS. The diabetes videos with voiceovers are still on the internet because we still haven't got the letter saying that you escaped from it, or you cured it, or you reversed it. And coincidentally, the people that I helped in 2009 going into 2010, where they was reducing medication, and of course what we wanted to, and they are in the all clear. I did ask them to ask for a letter, which they did, and 10 years later, well, 9 years later, they still haven't received their letters either. So, what can you say? Really, it feels like we're going, you know, in a war with the NHS. And I'd have thought that, you know, that'd have been delightful, even especially when Dr. Shetty from the NHS was one of the people saying, look, just write the book, people need to know about this. But it's disappointing. Anyway, so we'll see you shortly in the next video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't like it, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon. And make sure that if you've got diabetes type 2, go in for a retest at least once every 12 months. You're currently clear and it's been over 12 months, then please, 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 please go back to the doctor and ask him for a retest. It's better being safe than sorry.
If you have enjoyed this video, then please provide your support by liking this video and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like and share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thank you for viewing.